This is the Barebow women's final of the 14th USA Archery Easton Foundation's Gator Cup. We're in the middle of Florida, where it's bright, sunny, not too humid, actually pretty comfortable today.
Yeah, we've had great weather this whole weekend. I know that the juniors on Friday got a thunderstorm and got rained on, but for the most part, we've had great weather compared to what it normally is here.
Here come the introductions. Johana Czako from Texas. She goes by Cindy, by the way. So we're going to call her Cindy all the way through. Tracy Ratliff is from Tennessee. And as we're about to get underway, we'll look to the clocks to see who is shooting first.
Got a lefty versus a righty.
Yep. She can look. They can look at each other right in the eye as they do their thing. So if you look at your screen, you'll see the name Johana up there, but Johana goes by Cindy. So I just want to make that clear. We're going to call Johana Cindy because she prefers that. Okay, they're back to back since they're on opposite targets. We're all right. Cindy shooting first on target number 1.
Nice shot.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have transparent judges around here, so I couldn't tell. But yeah, it's a nice shot. There's a 10. And it's followed up with a 5. Oh, there's a 2. It's kind of the nature of Barebow. Sometimes you're on, sometimes you're not. And now the wind is up, so that's obviously a little bit of a factor as well. And there's a 7. And a 10. Cindy's got it dialed in.
Nice follow up there.
Yep, sure was. Notice how quick that shot was? And a 9. Very respectable.
So it looks like a 22 to a 21 down there. So Cindy must have took the set points.
Yeah. You were quicker on the math than me. I'm not used to counting that direction. Sorry. We'll be back to the original shooting order in a few moments.
Looks like both coaches are talking to their shooters, giving them little words of encouragement. A little drink of water to stay hydrated out here in this Florida weather.
It is warming up a bit. Yep, you called it. Cindy got that point, so she gets the 2 set points to start out. The first archer to reach 6 set points will be the winner of the match. Obviously, Tracy will be shooting first. She will obviously try to close that gap as quickly as possible.
Try to even the score with 2 set points of her own.
No doubt. Barebow shooters use a technique called point of aim. In most cases, they'll actually figure out where the arrow point is with reference to the target. Many of them will actually, string walk, that is, adjust the distance by moving up or down in terms of where their anchor is. That's called their crawl. Techniques are very reminiscent of things that would have been done, say, in the 1920s or 30s, with the exception that most modern barebow shooters don't have a point of aim stuck in the ground. That would have been like a golf ball with a spike through it that's located in a particular place. You put the point of the arrow on that. They don't do that these days so much.
There's a 10.
Uh-huh, sure is. In fact, an X-ring. Cindy with an X as well. Holy smokes, that was really good. That was impressive.
That's the way to answer.
That was very impressive. And another in the gold, 9 points. See what Cindy does about that one. A little longer hole, but not much. Just out. It's an 8. Pretty good, though.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, with Barebow, you just never know what Tracy's going to follow up here, so you just want to try to keep yourself within striking distance.
Anything in the gold, and it's there. That takes this set.
Evened up the match.
It is an even match. That is an impressive group.
It's interesting to see Tracy. She doesn't have any kind of stabilizer weights on her bow.
That's truly a bare bow, isn't it? Good observation, Justin. I didn't catch that. She's got nothing on that thing. It's just a bare riser. Doesn't have the huge weights and dampers, and that's just a bow.
Yeah. She must just like the feel of that.
No doubt. Pretty cool. Glad you mentioned that. I didn't even notice. Well, it certainly simplifies things, doesn't it? Just string the thing and go.
An X99 at 50 meters barebow. Pretty impressive.
You know, you may have heard that USA Archery is a new partner to support the live stream, and that is a company called Gator Fund Services and another company called Verona Real Estate. We'll be hearing some things from them, but we want to thank them for sponsoring the live stream here today. Yeah, the next broadcast, by the way, Justin, is going to be the Collegiate Nationals taking place in about a week. All right, we're back in action. And we're tied all around, 2-2. We've got a draw. Cindy shooting first on target number 1. And a 9. Nice height. Just about perfect there. And an 8 just out the bottom. 1 point in this set for Cindy's favor. And there's a 7 out the bottom.
7.
And an 8 takes back the loss.
8.
Both archers are tied at this point. Going to the last arrow of the set.
7 again.
7.
Anything better than that will take this set. And a 10. Oh my goodness, it took out the spider. I am not exaggerating. It is on, you could not have stuck it in the target by hand more in the middle.
You should have saw the deep breath she just took after she shot that arrow.
Holy smokes, that was a solid shot. What's up with that? All these folks that want to throw 13 pounds of weight on their bow might be rethinking after seeing that. Holy smokes. That is amazing.
Yeah, you can see she's feeling the pressure. At the same time, you know, coming off that win, the victory she had at Arizona Cup, and trying to get a victory here, she might be applying pressure to herself. But
could be. Notice what's happened with the conditions on the field of play.
It's almost no win now at this point.
It really died down quite a lot. Pretty cool.
Just enough to keep the gnats away.
Scores are officially coming in. All right, those scores are official and on the boards right now. We're going to be looking at a 4-2 advantage in favor of Tracy Ratliff of Tennessee versus Cindy Johana Czako, of Texas. Men's Barebow final coming up after this match, Justin.
It'll be interesting to see what Cindy has here to answer back.
No
She can
doubt.
help level out this match, or if we'll have a back-to-back champion here.
Yeah, obviously we're looking at two talented competitors. Only one will be the winner. One will go away with silver. I've always kind of felt like a gold medal match kind of has a little less pressure than a bronze medal match in some ways. Just a little, you know?
Yeah, 'cause you're a winner no matter what.
Right. Whereas I can tell you from personal experience, fourth place sucks.
You're the only person that loses twice.
Yeah. That's no fun. All right, Cindy, with that shot, gives herself a good opportunity here because there's a 10. And a 10. Nope, it's just out. It is a 9 by a millimeter. Real close.
It'll have to be up to the judges' call there.
Probably, and we can say the same thing about that shot right there. That's a
Wow.
10-9 liner. And there is a 6.
Open the door here for Cindy to take these set points.
Correct. And that will do it. We unofficially have a draw right now. There's a 9, so unofficially a draw. If the draw holds, we'll go back to the original shooting order with Cindy shooting first. 50 meters to that 122 centimeter target.
And the wind's picked back up again, so these archers need to pay attention to that.
It had died down quite a bit as that first third set started, and it's picked up again, as you just mentioned. It's obvious that it's picked up. You have the windsock, you have the American flag, you have the sponsor banners, all of which give you a pretty good indication of what the wind conditions are all along the length of the field. Not much mystery there. You can also hear and feel the wind. We have enough trees around the venue that you can hear it coming if it's going to come up. That's always a big cue for a lot of shooters. I've always looked and listened at the same time because I think that that can be a powerful tool. There was a time, Justin, when you and I were resident athletes at the Olympic Training Center, and at the time it was called San Diego, but now it's Chula Vista. And we had all kinds of wind in one day, no matter what day of the week you picked, right? We'd start out, it'd be calm. By 10 o'clock in the morning, we'd have a roaring gale coming in from one direction. Then over the lunch hour, it would shift. And in the afternoon, you'd have a roaring gale coming in from another direction.
That's why I'd like to shoot out of the building through the garage door.
That's
to
right.
Avoid all that.
Back in the old days, they didn't have that beautiful Easton Archery Center of Excellence down there. We had a garage, literally. Okay.
There's a 9.
Yep.
Eight. There's another 8.
Nine here will tie it up. There it is. Tied score.
We're all tied going to the last arrow.
Yep. And there's an 8. 9 to win.
Will she do it? Will she be the Arizona Cup and Gator Cup champion?
And it's an 8. We have a shoot-off.
That's what I like to see.
Everybody loves a shoot-off.
Everyone loves a shoot-off. You can hear it here in the crowd. So once the shoot-off is confirmed here, we'll have a one-arrow shoot-off closest to the center of the target, which will pick the winner and champion of this Gator Cup.
So the question is, will it be Cindy over on the left-hand side, who won the first USAT event of the year, the Arizona Cup, or will it be a new champion here, potentially, with Tracy from Tennessee? And the judges down there is showing the universal sign for shoot-off, so that is confirmed.
These shoot-offs can always be tricky for an archer. You tend to want to get up there and do a little bit better, or aim harder, or try to stick it in the 10 better than you normally do. But the best thing to do is just to get up there and shoot your shot, and hope for the best. Hopefully you get one closer than your competitor.
This USA Archery broadcast is brought to you by Verona Real Estate Group and DataCore Fund Services. Coming up later this afternoon, after the shoot-off for the women's barebow final, the men's barebow final, still ahead, recurve action with the women's final and the men's final here from Newberry, Florida, the United States of America. The Easton Foundation's archery centers around the country, the one here in Newberry, one of the earlier ones. I believe the order would have been Yankton, then Newberry, and then the one in Salt Lake City, and then Chula Vista. New target faces going up for the shoot-off so that the judges don't have any issues if a measurement is needed.
Yeah, they usually wouldn't change the target if someone hadn't hit the spider, but both these archers had hit the spider, so it makes it hard to measure from the center to the arrow if they need to do it with a micrometer.
Yeah, exactly. Very good point, Justin. That is the reference point for measurement in the rule book. And both of these ladies obliterated it early on, so new faces were needed. For the next broadcast from Northern Florida and the Easton Foundation's Gator Cup, we'll be heading to southern Georgia, with the 2024 USA Archery Collegiate Target Nationals getting underway at Georgia Southern University in Statesboro on Thursday of this upcoming week. And you'll have live coverage of both individual and the team gold medal matches next Sunday, May the 19th. You get details on the broadcast schedule on USA Archery's Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, and those collegiate teams, they get wild.
They sure do.
It's definitely a good broadcast to watch if you
Absolutely.
want to see some entertaining song and dances, is what I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know what they actually do, but it's entertaining.
I would put up a collegiate archery shoot-off as any of the most exciting and excited spectator events that you'll see in almost any sport. It's pretty remarkable. All right, here comes our shoot-off. Johana shooting first. Cindy. And she delivers a 6-7 liner. Anything better will win this match. And it's also a 6, and it's not as good. So, back-to-back winner, Cindy Johana Czako of Texas, unofficially our winner. We'll wait for the judge to make it official, but that's pretty clearly closer to the center. I'm not sure that's the way either one of those ladies wanted that to go, but that's how it went.
Yeah, she's standing over there in disbelief a little bit herself.
Well, it is what it is. After all those 10s especially, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
She probably felt like she let the match slip out of her hands by that arrow she shot. And
Maybe.
then for it to come back around.
But it's barebow, and that's one reason why the crowd loves it, because just about anything can happen.
Yeah.
And it's official on the board. back-to-back winner. Cindy Czako of Texas, back-to-back winner, silver medal for Tracy Ratliff of Tennessee in her USAT Finals debut for this season. Pretty cool stuff. In a moment, Richard is headed up to talk to Cindy and get her thoughts. Archers Trading, congratulations. That was a pretty gripping little match. That was pretty cool.